Good morning, neighbors. Well, this is a fancy place to camp, but it was a quiet, peaceful night. There wasn't any cars in the parking lot except the three of us. Thought I would go ahead and let you know what I found out after all the speculation and all. Yesterday evening or afternoon, I tore into the rig and checked and found out it's definitely the fuel pump. I thought it was vapor locking, which means that there's no fuel getting to the carb. Well, it turns out that once I got here and I pulled everything out, took the side of the motor apart, well, the doghouse, I mean, that the fuel pump was shot. A brand new one, by the way, for those of you that are wondering and commenting about how all the old parts that I didn't put on it, everything on it was brand new. And just so everybody knows, it's a Carquest fuel pump. I talked with Steve and a couple others, including a local mechanic here who come over and checked a few things. First thing we checked was to see if I was getting any spark, and there definitely was. But then when you take the fuel line off the fuel pump and you put your thumb over the suction part of it and you crank the motor, nothing. So apparently the diaphragm in the fuel pump was fried. And Steve said, well, it sounds like you need to go to an electric fuel pump because a regular fuel pump can't handle my high performance motor. Now, Napa has said that they'll have a new regular fuel pump for me this morning, so we're going to go over and get that. And while I'm there, I'm going to look at electric fuel pumps, and if I can, because I have no idea what they cost, I'm going to maybe get an electric one and see about putting it in, because that involves wiring, that involves a new switch to turn it on, etc., etc., etc. But who knows? At least I know if I get a regular fuel pump, it'll run for a little while. But yeah, that brand new fuel pump only lasted about a week. Hopefully the Napa quality is far better. So, other than that, it was getting warm, but it was manageable. I'm not losing any radiator fluid. It just gets warm. And I know if the fuel pump hadn't quit, I would have been able to drive all the way. I'm almost positive, because it, even if I had to pull over at a ramp for a few minutes and let it cool down a bit and then take off again, it would have been no problem. Once I pulled the vacuum advance line off the distributor and the carb, it changed the whole complexion of the rig, and we were just really cruising along there for a while. Supposed to be another hot one here. That's the direction we're going to be heading. We're hoping to make it to Albuquerque today. That's about 260 miles away or something like that, Lori said. And yeah, we're also going to go stand on the corner here since we are in Winslow. Been hearing that song since I was a kid, like everybody else. Well, I wouldn't say I was a kid, but a lot younger. So yeah, that's the beginning of today. And I'll definitely let you know this evening how it turns out. Appreciate all the words of wisdom and everybody trying to help. And like I said, one of these times I'm going to put a video together. I may do part of it today to show all the new stuff that's in the rig. I had a subscriber stop by yesterday, bought a sticker from me. It was pretty funny out here nowhere, so to speak, to get a subscriber show up and want a sticker. Well, actually, he didn't even want it. I went and said, hey, hang on, I'm going to get you a sticker. You showed up to say hi and I'll give you a sticker. He says, well, what do I owe you? I said, nothing. He says, no, I'll give you some money. Here, let me give you $5. So he gave me $5. I said, well, thank you. Right now, it's beautiful. I don't know what the temperature is, probably 70s, low 70s, but the sun has been hiding behind all these clouds. Got about another half hour or so and the nap will be open, and Lori and I will drive on over there, and then since we're over in that area, we'll go on over and stand on the corner and get some pictures. Oh, here comes the sun. So here comes the heat. Oh, and I got a really good night's sleep last night too. I think I fell asleep at 9 and I woke up at 6:30 this morning, so already took my aspirin and vitamin. It's a disaster in here. Every bit of that's got to come out before I can even work on it. So that's what's going on. Stupid $30 fuel pump that was brand new breaks. Traffic's already picking up on the highway. The noise is picking up. This place has gotten busy. Lori's still sleeping. Thanks for letting us stay here again, Walmart. We definitely appreciate it. Later.